Dun, 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 dun. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Weekly Korean Live class. My name is Keijun. 안녕하세요, 케이준입니다. And 안녕하세요, 침침입니다. 침침 is back. 안녕하세요, 마에라, 크리스, 코아티, 에밀리, and Julia. Yay! Today's topic is neuni. I want to show the screen actually. Oops, not this, not this. Isn't it cool? This is today's topic. Is an intermediate Korean grammar point, but I'll make it very simple, so please don't worry if you are a beginner. neuni, it means rather than, and I will start this lesson very soon. And as usual, before starting our lesson, I have an announcement. 공지사항이 있어요. What is the 공지사항? 짜란! I already showed you. So if you click the link in the description, you will see a page like this. 짠! So on this page, what can you do? Yes, there are a lot of free PDF lesson notes that you can download for free and practice new vocabulary, expressions, and much more. So check out the link in the description. These are free. So why don't you save these PDF and study it during the week when you don't have live class. So you still have a lot of study materials to study even when you don't have live class with me. That's a great idea, isn't it? And Kwati, your new hair color is so pretty, but actually I didn't do anything. My hair dyed before, but the color is gone little by little. So. 안녕하세요, 니킬, 클라우드는 KD 준비되었어요. Perfect, Korean dancer. I'm doing good, thank you. And on Facebook too, Kerwin and Lisa, 안녕하세요. So check out the link in the description. These are free if you join as a free Korean Class 101 member, by the way. So these are available to download if you are the member of Korean Class 101. Good? Signing up is free, so check it out. Okay, so let's start today's lesson. 짠. Korean grammar, neuni. Again, this is an intermediate grammar, but it's not difficult. So let's go. 짠. Actually, I really like this. So let me use this sim for a while. So this was the PDF lesson note, the free cheat sheet that I was talking about. 짠, this is a link. Okay, so neuni. Before talking about this grammar, let me quickly introduce the translation and function. KD, 저도 감사합니다. And Luz, hello. And 즐기다, enjoy, 안녕하세요. And Nikhil, game, hello. So neuni basically means rather than. I'll show you a lot of examples today, so you will see more situations where you can use this expression. So this is the connective ending, which means it doesn't come at the end of the sentence, but it comes after a verb in the middle of the sentence. I show you the example, so don't worry. So it's a connective ending used when the following statement is better than the preceding statement. So for example, you have two options. Actually, you are not very happy about two options, but you are saying this. This is option A, option B. So rather than option A, I rather do option B. Or rather than option A, I would do option B. So there are two options. So you are like, I don't like both of them, but I don't like either of them. But I would rather do option B. So I show you more examples. So Don't worry, this is not hard. It's not hard. The grouper group. 감사합니다. Have a great day to you too. Okay, so this is a conjugation. So conjugation is very simple. First, you get the verb stem and put neuni. That's it. So Jian, let's practice it together. So imagine you have this word 가다. Do you know this verb? It means to go. You go to school, you go to work. 가다, 가다, 가다. So I want to make it as a rather than going. Rather than going. How can I make it? First, get the stem. Get the verb stem. What is a stem? 가다 is a verb, dictionary form of the verb, and remove 다 at the end. This is a stem. 가 is a stem. And put 느니. That's it. So it means rather than going. So you can say, rather than going to park A, I will go to park B. Or 먹다. 먹다. It means yum, 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 to eat, right? So how can I conjugate it? Rather than eating. Rather than eating. 자, 먹다 is a dictionary form of the verb, right? What do you need to do? Just remove 다 at the end because 먹 is a stem. 먹 is a stem. So stem plus 느니, that's it. So you can say rather than, I don't like fruits. I don't like fruits. But rather than eating banana, I would eat an apple. So basically you don't like fruits. But if you think eating apple is better than eating banana. So rather than eating banana, I would eat something. Or we have this word. 만들다. 만들다. So now, what's the stem here? Stem is 만들 without 다 at the end. So 만들, 느니. Is it correct? Like rather than making pizza, I would rather make something. So 만들느니, is it correct? Actually, nope. Nope. 자, let's look at this rule. Verb stem ending in 릴 without 릴. What does that mean? So first, get the verb stem. It was 만들다. So stem was 만들, right? The stem ends in 릴 here. So remove 릴. So it should be 만드느니. Exactly, very good. KDS, Julia is 만드느니. SH and 수미, 니킬, it should be 만드느니. So if the stem ends in 릴, like this, 릴, then this is an exception. Remove 릴. So verb stem ending in 릴 without 릴. So like this. 만드느니. I'm sorry, but this is incorrect. 짠. But 만드느니 is correct. So please be careful with the verb that has a stem ending in 릴. So in terms of the conjugation, is it so simple? Is it so simple? So just get the stem and 느니, that's it. But if the stem ends in 릴, like 만들다, then remove 릴 and put 느니 as in 만드느니. So for example, rather than making pizza, I would rather make a hamburger. Because I don't have oven at home. I don't like cooking or baking or anything. I don't like anything, but I don't have oven. So rather than making pizza, I think making a hamburger would be better. So there are two options that you are not happy about both options, these options, but you rather do this instead of this. Good? Good. 수미, very good. 사과를 먹느니 포도. By the way, 포도. Let me write it here. 짠, 포도. 포도 means grapes. Okay. Okay, so let's look at lots of example today. So the word order is different from English. In English, you will say, I want to exercise rather than studying. Or I want to eat an apple rather than eating grapes, right? But in Korean, we put rather than first, like this. So let's make this sentence together. So this is a not preferred option. There are two options. You 공부하다, 공부하다. 공부하다 means to study. And here, 운동하다, 운동하다, it means to exercise. But now I'm using conjugation, 을래요, 을래요 conjugation. This is what we are going to learn in first week of June, I think. First week of June, yes. This is a grammar term that we are going to learn in first week of June, June 8th, I think. So if you are not familiar with this, keep watching. Live streaming every week. But anyway, I'll skip this explanation, but it basically means I want to, and I will. I want to or I will. So this is a preferred option. So let's make it together. So there are two options. You study or exercise. So basically, imagine I'm your mom. I'm your mom. You're all my keys. I have many keys, hundreds of keys. So I said, you are watching TV whole day. Study or exercise. And you're saying, Mom, no, I don't want. So I said, you are watching TV whole day. That's not good for your health. Do something else. So you're saying, okay. So I would exercise rather than studying, or rather than studying, I will exercise. So you don't like either of them, like 운동하다 or 공부하다. You don't like them, 운동하다, 공부하다, but you rather prefer 운동하다 than 공부하다. So that's how you use. So let's conjugate it. Let's conjugate it. We are a one big family. Yes. So let's conjugate this. So 공부하다, 느니. How can you conjugate it? 짠. It's simple, right? So 공부하다 plus 느니. How can you do that? It's so simple. So 공부하다. What is the stem here? Stem is 공부하, right? 공부하 is a stem. So, 짠, remove 다 and put 느니. 공부하느니? 운동할래요. 공부하느니? 운동할래요. Rather than studying, I would exercise. Or I want to exercise rather than studying. Great job with the conjugation, SH and Pratisha. And Cloudun, yes, Katie, we are 대가족, big family, 대가족, very good. 카일론 안녕하세요. Now let's look at the second example. Second example, 당근을 먹다, 당근을 먹다. So 당근, what's 당근? 당근, carrot. And 을 is object marking particle, and 먹다 means to eat. Yum, yum, yum. 느니, rather than that we just learned. And 굶다. Do you know this word? 굶다. It means to starve. So, and 굶을래요, it means I want to starve. I will starve. Or I will not eat. I want to not eat. So again, I'm your mom. 엄마예요, 엄마. 엄마예요. So now I'm telling you, hey, you are only eating meat and lots of carbohydrate like rice and bread. Hey, eat some vegetables. Here are some carrots. Eat carrots. And actually, carrot is you hate the carrot. Carrot is the worst vegetable for you. So you're like, Mom, rather than eating carrots, I will rather starve. I will not eat anything. Today I will not eat anything. Carrots, boo, carrot, boo. So how can you say that? Rather than eating carrots, I want to starve. How can you say that? It's simple. It's simple. So you have 당근을 먹다 plus 느니. So what's the stem here? Stem is 당근을 먹. 먹 is the stem. Always Korean verb and adjective end with 다 and remove 다, and the left part is the stem. Stem. So 당근을 먹느니 굶을 내요. So actually, 당근을 먹다 and 굶다, both of them, you don't really like these two ideas, eating carrots or being starved. You don't like them. But I would rather prefer starving, not eating anything. So eating carrot and not eating anything, carrot is worse. So I would rather go starving, not eat anything, rather than 당근을 먹다 or eating carrots. Okay, are you okay with this situation? So as you can see here, actually without this grammar, you can survive in Korea. That's why this is intermediate grammar. But it's not difficult to use it at all, right? So please use it. So by using this, you sound like advanced intermediate learners. You don't sound like a beginner anymore. Let's practice some more. Julia, is 느니 okay to use in formal situation? Yes, you can use it. Yes, you can totally use it if you use the formal ending here, formal ending. So for example, like instead of, rather than targeting the Korean market, I would rather target the American market because the market is bigger, so we can earn more money. So you can definitely use it for in some formal situation too. 짠, 짠, 짠. Okay, so let's go. So now imagine I'm your boss. I'm your 사장님. 사장님. I give you the salary, okay? So as a boss, I'm saying this. Why don't we make a branch? Now we have a big company. We make lots of water. Water. So why don't we make a branch in Seoul? So live in Seoul and do the market research. And you're saying, boss, rather than living in Seoul, I would rather live in Busan. Yes. Okay. So, 짠, 서울에 살다. Seoul is the capital city in Korea. So it's the biggest city, capital city. 서울, 서울. 에 is a particle. Particle is kind of like location marking particle and often used with this verb to live. 살다, 살다. So 에 살다 means to live in some place. So 서울에 살다 means to live in Seoul. To live in Seoul. And 느니 means rather than. And now we have 부산, 부산, second biggest city in Korea, close to the sea. So now I'm asking you to live in Seoul, Seoul, and you love sea. So you say, hey, I don't want to live in Seoul because, well, I prefer Busan because there is a sea near the city, so I can go to the sea, the beach, whenever I want. So I would rather live in Busan. 부산에 살래요. 부산에 살래요. So as you can see here, there are two options. 짠, living in Seoul, living in Busan. Living in Seoul, living in Busan. I would prefer living in Busan. So how can I say that? How can I say, rather than living in Seoul, I want to live in Busan. We already got a lot of answers. Very good, KD, Aira, Pratisha. 수미, Julia. Yes, good, good, good. We got the answer already. So let me give you the answer. 서울에 살다. 서울에 살다 plus 니. So how can I conjugate it? Remove 다 and put 느니. 서울에 사느니. 서울에 사느니. Is it correct? Yes, do you remember the exception? If the stem ends in 리을, then it's not 살느니. Remove 리을 at the step. From the step. So 서울에 사느니 부산에 살래요. Very good. This was an exception and you remember the rule very well. Excellent. Okay, 서울에 사느니 부산에 살래요. Good job. And let's look at the last example. Last example is this. 버스를 타다. 버스를 타다. 버스. It's an English word. This is a long word. 를 is object marking particle and 타다 means to take or to get on or to ride. So you ride on the bus or you take a bus, you get on the bus. So 버스를 타다. 느니 rather than 전철을 타다. 전철을 타다. 전철 train or subway. Train or subway. And 을 object marking particle 타다 to ride, to take, to get on. 레요 means I want to. So I want to take a train. So now imagine again, I'm your mom. I'm your mom. So I'm saying, hey, the car is broken. So take a bus to go to work or take a bus to go to school today. And you are like, no, I have motion sickness. No way. So there are two options, right? 버스를 타다, taking a bus, and 전철을 타다, taking a train or taking a subway. So I have motion sickness. So rather than taking a bus, I would rather take the train or the subway. So you prefer this option than this. Of course, your favorite, your first option will be taking a car, but car is broken. So these are the second option. And among these second two options, you prefer 전철을 타다 to take the train. So how can you say that? Ooh, very good, Julia, Myra, 크라우드운, KD, 아이라, 수미, 니킬, Myra, perfect. Very good. By the way, 버스를 타느니, not 사느니. Okay, so let's conjugate it together. So 버스를 타다 plus 느니. How can I do that? Now it's very simple, right? Get the verb stem. Verb stem is 타. Without 타. Just remove 타 always. And put 느니 at the end. 짜자잔 like this. 버스를 타느니. It means rather than taking the bus, rather than taking a bus. 전철을 탈래요. I want to take the train. Rather than taking the bus, I want to take the train. Are you okay with this nuance? So basically, in the situation, you have to do one action, which is not your favorite. Your favorite option is something else. But so you have to do some action, but you are saying that instead of this, or rather than this, I would do this. Okay. KD, 맞아요. 너무 똑똑해요. You are very intelligent and smart and clever. Very good. Kwati, yes. Yes, it's funny situation, right? Okay, so good job, everyone. Really, really nice. And Robbie, hello from Hawaii. Hello, aloha. Aloha, is it correct? Okay. So, John, do you have any questions so far? 질문 있어요? I tried to answer your question during the lesson, so I hope everything was clear. So if you have any question, please let me know. Okay, so since you did a great job, let me give you one tip. 느니 means rather than. Then what is rather? Rather is 차라리. So you don't need to put this. but you can put it as it gives a little bit more emphasis. Little bit. So 차라리 means rather. So rather than taking a bus, I want to rather take the train. So even in English, you don't have to put it, but if you put it, that gives an extra information, extra nuance, like rather, you're emphasizing a little bit, right? So 차라리 means rather. Or instead of 차라리, you can also put 아예. 아예. 아예 means like completely. But here it means like rather. Oh, I want to totally take the bus. I know in English it's not very natural. But in Korean, that's how we say. So if you want to emphasize this second preferred option, then you can put 차라리 or 아예. 차라리 or 아예. This is just an extra information. For example, do you remember this expression? Oops. So 서울에 사느니 부산에 살래요. Rather than living in Seoul, I want to live in Busan. You can say 서울에 사느니 차라리 부산에 살래요. It's okay. Or you can also say 서울에 사느니 아예 부산에 살래요. This is also okay. Rather than living in Seoul, I would totally live in Busan, or I would rather live in Busan. And all other expressions too. If you want, you can put this. 당근을 먹느니 차라리 굶을 해요. Rather than eating carrot, I want to be starved. I want to starve. Okay. Or 공부하느니 차라리 운동할래요. It's okay. Same for 아예 too. 당근을 먹느니 아예 굶을래요. 당근을 먹느니 아예 굶을래요. 공부하느니 아예 운동할래요. So all the expression without 차라리 or 아예 is totally okay. But if you want to emphasize it, you can put 차라리 or 아예. Okay, very good. And 코아티, I'm sorry for blocking it. I know it wasn't, yeah, I know that you didn't mean the wrong word, but yeah, I'm sorry about that. But yes, thank you for telling me that I'm smart using the slang word 뇌생녀. 뇌 means brain, and 뇌생녀 means you have a good brain or sexy brain. Thank you for saying that. That's a nice slang, by the way. And Jan, you have homework for you. You have homework for you? I have homework for you. So, Jan, first, you have two options. 노래하다 and 춤추다. So you need to say this. Rather than singing, I want to dance. Because I'm saying that, hey, sing for us. And you're saying, rather than singing, I want to dance. Or you and Chim had bad relationship, very bad relationship. So now I'm saying, hey, hang out with Chim. Chim is living next door, so why don't you become good friends? And you're saying, I hate Chim. So rather than hanging out with Chim, I want to study. So you can conjugate this. And now I'm saying, you're always taking the car. Why don't you walk? That's very healthy. And you're saying, walking, I hate walking. So rather than walking, I would go swimming. I would swim. So please try conjugating these expressions and leave a comment on our YouTube and Facebook of Korean Class 101. Or if you personally want me to check your homework, then let me know. Oops. Let me know, John, personally. So I will check your homework and give you the some feedback. So this is Instagram. If you tag me, yeah, I'll let you know. And thank you so much, Emily and Nikhil, Ayana, Pratisha, Maera, and Kwati. I know you are watching it. And Roby, Kylon, Lisa, Kerwin, thank you so much. I hope today's lesson was clear. And Jan, if you joined, if you by the way, if you joined in the middle of the live, don't forget to check out this free PDF. 짠! Yes, my favorite scene. So free PDF cheat sheet. So these are completely free for our members. Completely free. So if you join Korean Class 101 website as a free member, you don't have to pay anything. You as a free member, you can download everything here. You can download these free cheat sheets and also learn words and phrases and culture, a lot of things. So please check it out. Please check it out. Okay, so 짠. Next week, I'll be back with a new grammar topic. Can you see this? This is May 18th. May 18th. And next week, I'm going to talk about 을게요. 을게요. This is a very common grammar, and a lot of people say this is one of the future tense. Is yes or no, yes and no. And a lot of people are confused with other future tense, which is 을 거예요, 을 거예요, will, 을 거예요. So I introduce you this grammar and how to use it and the differences between 을게요 and 을 거예요. Okay, so thank you very much, Praktisha and Maera, Chris, Kishore. And I'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Chim Chim say bye-bye. Bye-bye.